This is the Rocket Report.
Good evening to our viewers and thank you for joining us. On this busy evening, the national staffing shortage is felt nationwide as employers across the country struggle to find new workers, with thousands of small and large businesses having trouble finding enough employees to keep their doors open, while other public employers are having trouble serving the needs of their cities and counties.
I spoke on the phone with Ann Heidemann, HR Director at Lake Region Healthcare Cooperative, about the specific struggles she has dealt with.
With healthcare being one of the hardest hit industries by the national staffing shortage, how has Lake Region been able to cope with the lack of employees?
Yeah, well, I mean, I will say it, for certain areas or certain departments, it is difficult. Our current employees have, been generous with their time and picked up extra shifts. And we've definitely been much more flexible with our scheduling.
With the workers at Lake Region having to work more hours to cover the gaps, are more finding an early retirement more appealing?
I haven't been here probably long enough to fully answer that question, but I will say that I think the one thing that COVID, people got a taste of flexibility and maybe working less hours. And so I've definitely seen in my short time here people moving from full-time to part-time, not necessarily retiring, but just changing the hours that they work or the amount of time that they spend at work. And so as a employer, we definitely need to be more cognizant of that work-life balance.
Is there an end in sight to this employer's nightmare?
I don't think in the short term there's an end in sight. It's hard for me to predict, too far down the road, but it doesn't appear to be lightening up at the moment.
Thanks again, Ann. In schools everywhere, equity in education and experience has been a lasting fight.
I sat down with a teacher from Underwood Public School in Minnesota leading the fight for equity within education.
Can you tell us a little about yourself and what your role is on the committee?
Yes, my name is Chelsea Cruz. I teach Spanish here at Underwood. On the committee, I am just a committee member. I think we all have equal member roles.
What does the committee do and what are your future goals?
Our committee, we work with the DEI, so the diversity, equity, and inclusion. We kind of started working with the diversity part and then branched out that equity means, providing that welcoming space and environment for anyone coming through the door. So that whether that's staff, students, community members, it's the same or, meeting what their needs are, providing that environment.
What are you working to achieve and what's the overall impact you're hoping to make?
I guess the overall impact is that same, just that welcoming experience for all. Things we've achieved so far, some baby steps, spreading kind of awareness. We try to work with bias and we've had bulletin boards set up this year. We have daily announcements that talk about equity. A little bit of work just talking about holidays with other cultures, things like that. Maybe eliminating some past projects and dealing with culture that needed to be eliminated. So I think those are just some baby steps. But yeah, the overall impact would be that welcome feeling for all.
Perfect. Thanks for speaking with us.
Thanks again, Hannah, for that inside look at what's being done at our children's schools to level the playing field.
We thank our viewers for taking the time out of your day to join us, and we invite you to do the same again tomorrow. Good night.
This has been the Rocket Report.